What up?
The next wedding I go to, if I don't see some wild ass shit like this, I don't want to go.
When a bear kills a moose during your wedding.
The grizzly bear killing a moose. No way. Seriously? Yeah.
You know what the best part? You know they're vegan.
Oh my god.
You know that? What is
Right.
losers? Welcome to Lost Losers Podcast. I am your host, Mr. John McQuat. Check again this week from good old Ashland, Kentucky. Young James. What's going on, buddy?
What up?
I don't have the
Nothing
soundboard
much.
up, man. I was too busy fucking rocking out the music before we played to turn the soundboard on like an asshole. Anyways, if you watch, do us a favor. If you're watching on YouTube or Rumble, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leave us a 5-star review. All that wonderful jazz. Go to lostlosers.com, buy your merch and all that good stuff. Jamie, are you peeing out the window already? Are you peeing out the... Did you just go
No,
pee out
I just had to close my window. It's getting
Jesus
cold.
Christ.
You're good, B.
No, you're fucking me up because I just watched you disappear with nothing. All right, where was I? See, we always start this off. It starts off like a shit show, but man, we really
It's
get
so
in the
good.
pocket quick. Where was I? Anyways, that's back to the opening clip. When a bear eats a moose at your wedding, like that's, I know everyone probably seen it on Nature's Metal, but I found that on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw that TikTok. It's so good.
So good. And you know, if you look at the married couple, you know they're vegan. I swear to God, you know they are just. That's a California couple that is getting married in Alaska, or
Oh, that's a fucking such an expensive wedding that they're throwing. Just look at it a little bit. It's like, oh my God.
right? Like, good Lord, like
I want to elope if I can. Fuck that.
best way to go, cheap and easy. That's the best way. That's what I recommend. I don't know why that's going off now. That was perfect. I am fucking this up. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize. Anyways, if this is your first time listening, it's always like this. We like to kick this show off with the wishes of the week. That's the weird and interesting shit that's happened to us throughout this week. So this is basically Jay and James trying to fucking put a weird spin and hopefully make you feel better about our weeks. So, all right, everyone. Jamie, let's do this.
What up?
Oh
I
my
had-
God, who the hell cares?
Pretty much.
Nothing? Jesus.
No, not nothing. But last weekend, I had my first weekend experience at Cheddar's, and holy shit.
Is Cheddar's like an Applebee's?
It's owned by Olive Garden. It's the same company. So
Okay. But no, is it like I've never been to a Cheddar's. Is it like an Applebee's? Like it's a bar and grill?
yeah, it's a
Okay.
bar and grill. It's
Or grill and bar?
yeah, I think it's a grill and bar. I don't know what the fuck, but
Well,
it's a
that's-
scratch kitchen. It's a Cheddar Scratch Kitchen, I think is what it is. And we make everything legitimately from scratch. And it's all really fucking good food, but it's still set up. The kitchen is more set up as like a streamlined line cooking instead of like actual true like mise en place and everything.
yeah.
But weekend was some shit for the first time because we're the highest output kitchen in Ashland. And
Well, what else is there?
well, now there's a Longhorns that just got put in, and
Is-
there's an Outback.
Okay. I mean, seriously. I'm surprised
It's
you
not-
guys have 2 stoplights.
Yeah, it's well, no, it's starting to get a little bit better around here. We have a Marriott here. That's like the most important thing in the city is the Marriott.
don't
There's
even know
this
what to say.
fancy restaurant there. They sell pappies. Yeah.
Do you
like,
guys even
there's-
have a Walmart in that town?
Yeah, there's 2 in Ashland. I think
Not
both of them are technically in Ashland, but Ashland's cut up into 2 different counties. So people count it as like 2 different Ashlands. It's so weird.
Your state's strange.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
But
Weekend
grinding my
experience,
ass off the weekend and did pretty well, but the weird guy Eric came in again and was bitching me out, being like, "Oh, you messy asshole," is complaining as he was coming into work again. And it's just hilarious. Like, I don't get how you can be in your 40s with face tattoos and everything complaining like you're 16.
because he has face tattoos and he never grew up.
Yeah, like I don't the motherfucker is so annoying. He just complains about every little thing. But he's like the only person that I don't like at work. Everyone else is totally fine, as gives me props and tries to like, hey, can I get this real quick? And everyone's really good about saying thank you and everything. It's like a really calm but like hectic speed, but really calm environment with all the people, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I'm in that situation every day. I sent you a video of what I'm walking into tomorrow.
Yeah. But I feel like retail can very quickly, there's some assholes that could walk in and just make it not fun very easily.
That's how you end up with a sense of humor like mine. Well, that and booze.
I was about to
Maybe
say
probably
there's
didn't help.
years behind it.
What else? Oh yeah, being alone pretty much most of my life. Yeah, that's pretty much how you end up with a sense of humor like mine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. I'm well adjusted.
But
I
yeah,
think.
not much. Went up and hung out with the family a few times this week. Saw Wilder. Went up and made fun of Allison to her face a bunch of times because she's being so neurotic about even we're not allowed to sit in the window outside basically and blow the smoke out and everything. She's just like, no, go the fuck, like starts yelling at us. Just
First
Yep.
time mom.
Oh, it's hilarious. And something that I found out last night that I find fucking hilarious. I was dying laughing for like 10 minutes. Allison has a camera set up above his crib, a mobile camera, so that she can put it on different objects of like he's sitting in. And so that when she's walking into the kitchen to like get a drink, she can constantly watch him.
That lady is not going to miss a thing. That poor kid.
It was, oh my God. It was fucking hilarious because she came in for like 30 seconds into the kitchen to get a drink and grab a pumpkin roll and walked out, and the entire time was just staring at her phone with Wilder on it.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. I already know his future before it even happens.
It's so good.
That boy is going to be under mom's thumb for so long that he is going to run off and be like grandpa and join the Navy. And as
like,
soon as he does, he is going to go on a deployment and he is going to be like booze, hookers, face tattoos. Let's line them up. And he's going to come back and your sister was going to be like, how did you turn out like your Uncle James? And you're like
it's going to be so good. And Josh and I started making jokes about it and be like, have you ever seen the movie Eagle Eye?
Yeah.
With all the orange fucking monitors around.
There's a better movie you should watch called you should watch the Will Smith Gene Hackman classic Enemy of the State, and you'd be like,
yes, yep. Like all of those, like Allison's gonna have cameras going down the streets from his school for all the classrooms he's in, just a lineup of monitors. Like,
dude,
where is he?
That kid isn't going to kindergarten. That kid's gonna be homeschooled. He's gonna be homeschooled until like the 4th grade, and then they'll start socialize him in, but he won't be able to ride the bus. Don't worry, she'll calm down. She'll calm down. It's just the first baby.
My mom lost her voice and just lost her voice from allergies. That was it. Allison did not let mom be in the same room as him.
Wow.
She like Allison was getting mad about it when she heard mom wake up and not be able to talk. She like ran past her with Wilder and took him into the room and everything.
First time mom.
It's
That's it.
so good.
That's it. That's all I got.
But yeah, no, there ain't been much. I've been off all week. The new update on Fortnite's fun, so not much.
That thing's still going.
Yeah, and there's not any really good games out right now, so I'm going back to Fortnite.
I'm Far Cry 6ing it up right now. I'm having fun. That. Well,
good right now.
Don't worry, I haven't had much going on as well, James. But I did have a very interesting day today. Now, anytime that you can make someone laugh using a Clutch lyric, a lyric from a Clutch song, you're pulling off a good one.
You know,
now,
you're talking to an ex-juggalo.
Now, if you could pull off using a Clutch lyric, making a black man laugh and high five you, you know you're doing something good.
I think that's a little bit better. There's still a possibility he's an ex-juggalo.
No. This guy comes walking up. Well, he was in the store earlier, and I helped him out with something else, and he had come back in for something. He goes, hey, boss. I'm like, who the fuck is you? Yeah. He goes, where are the things that kill the gray things? I went, the gray thing? I'm like, what? I'm like, the gray
You need
things?
alien repellent? What in the fuck are you saying to me?
Hold on. I'm like, what? Great? Kill gray things? He goes, yeah, the little gray things. He goes, to kill them. He goes, the poison to kill them. I'm like, are you talking about mice? He goes, yeah, mice. Where's the mouse poisoning? I went. He goes, you know, the little gray things. I went,
no, I don't know him as that.
I went, there's a lot of things. I went, there's a lot of things that are gray. I'm like, he goes, what did you think of when I said gray? And I went, little gray men are coming our way. Tastes just like chicken, they say. Because from the song Animal Farm from Clutch.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he goes, and he just pointed and started laughing. He goes, right on, boss. And gives me a high five, grabs the rat poisoning, and off he went.
I would have no, I do not know what gray thing.
Dude,
This is why I
First of
don't
all,
do retail anymore. I'm horrible at it.
He goes, the great. I went, great, the little gray things. I went, are you talking about a mouse? He goes, yeah. Don't you know what little gray things are? I went, there's a lot of things. I'm telling you, what the fuck? This is a conversation that me and this guy are having. It was almost worth repeating. I'm not gonna lie.
The people of Dollar General.
It's amazing. Like you just run into the best.
Wouldn't you say Dollar General is like right behind Walmart? With the type of people. Is it slightly better or slightly worse?
It's worse. So much worse. It like I had a store manager tell me that she caught somebody stealing from her store the other day and was yelling at this guy as he emptied out his pockets. She didn't notice that he had cargo pants on until he started emptying out his pockets and there was a machete hanging out from it. And all of a sudden he emptied out the pockets, went, I'm sorry. And she was like, yeah, don't you fucking bring your ass back. And she goes, I didn't know what to do except for keep the strong front. And the back of my head was like, I'm going to end up in Scarface. Like, I'm like,
holy shit.
Like, she's telling me this. I was like, you do know I'm going to fucking crack a joke. I'm like, what the fuck? But I remember here, there is a bright spot. And so here's the bright spot of this. And you do meet some interesting characters. And This one's a sweet. This one's a sweet one. Before you guys think I'm making fun,
Wait, real quick,
Before we go back to ugly.
the machete and the cargo shorts. I'm just imagining my time in National City when Andrew and I would walk around and then all of a sudden go into a little mom and pop shop and grab some sodas and stuff and walk past, and it's like two guys standing next to the door, just like, what up? Like fucking machetes in both pockets.
Yeah, what is this, Grand Theft Auto? Get me the fuck out of here. Like, Jesus.
Like little 14-year-old me, just like, hey guys. You also wonder why I have a throat tattoo.
Yeah, I like how I get blamed for that all the time.
Oh, there's a list of shit that
I get blamed for the majority of it, though. I appreciate that.
Haven's been calling me out like every time I've been getting drunk with my mom recently. New stories have been coming out of my childhood that she hasn't heard, and she just gives me these looks of like, holy fuck.
It's starting. Oh, that's the puzzle piece. So, anyways, back to me.
Yeah, you're good.
No, I just had to correct that joke. Thanks for interrupting while I was talking, though. So you do meet sweet people, and there's earlier this I was at the same store twice this week. And earlier the week, I was talking with the store manager. Like, we got there early, started getting her store straightened out, started throwing freight, started, help her tighten up some stuff. And she kept on going, she goes, I had to be at the front door at such time and I'm going to say, this is her nickname. And I'm going to say this name, and you're going to be, and I want you to describe the lady. And I'm going to tell you what I thought of in my head when I heard the name. And everyone would probably agree with me. And it's not being ignorant, but it's just nailing a stereotype. And I even said it to the lady and started laughing. So this lady, this is her nickname's Mama Lee. Everyone calls her Mama Lee.
Okay.
So the first thing that popped in my head was, Big Mama. Like, this is a Big Mama. Like, if everyone knows who a Big Mama is. If you know who I am, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, this is a Big Mama. This is an older black lady, probably super sweet, but who will have no problems chopping your fucking head off. Like, and go back to making an apple pie and be just happy with her life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's who I thought of.
Yeah.
Come to find out, this is a 5'11", 23-year-old black lady with the most bubbly, outgoing, I'm happy to be here personality that God has ever put into one person.
That's funny as
Super
shit.
fun, super outgoing, will crack jokes with the best of them, and it's just there to have fun. Like, I walked outside to smoke a cigarette, and I was talking with the store manager. I'm like, who the hell is I'm like, who's Mama Lee? Oh, my cashier. I went, that's not what I was expecting. And then she goes, tell her that, because I guarantee you she's going to tell you exactly who you thought of. I went, what do you mean? So I walked in, introduced myself to her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to let you know. She goes, yeah. I'm like, so your name's Mama Lee. And she gives me her real name. And I'm like, oh my God, I would fuck that up 8 ways from Sunday. And she goes, me and my mom are the only two people who know how to enunciate my name. That's why everyone calls me. I've been called Mama Lee since I was 4. Like, yeah, I went, got it. And I'm like, that's something I was expecting. She goes, let me guess. You were expecting a Big Mama, blah, blah, blah. And I went, nailed it. That's exactly who I was thinking. That's exactly who I was thinking of. I mean, head on nail. And she started laughing.
I want to know her real name.
Tell you, if I couldn't tell you right now if you asked me. Yeah, it begins with an M. That's it. And yep.
If it's not inappropriate enough, I would like to hear if you see her again.
I will. I'm sure I will.
Yeah, if that's possible. Dude, because I'm like, it's super interesting. I'm like, Mama Lee. I wonder what name can go into that.
Yeah, it's not what you think. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm standing in the back talking to the store manager as I'm working through the store, and I'm watching her interact with the customers, and I'm like, I would keep her on the register all the time. And the store manager's like, that's exactly what I do. Every customer loves her. She is helping every customer that came through that door.
Yep.
She is helping out. And if there's not, she's working the front end, stock at the front end. And I'm not saying in the fastest speed, but she's getting work done, and helping
Constantly.
everyone out. She talks to the greatest personality, like everybody. You couldn't say a negative thing about this person.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. Like, shoot for the stars. I hope you get them type person. Do whatever you want. I hope you succeed. And whatever you need from me, I will help you get there. That is like, that's how big of a sweetheart she is.
Yeah.
But me being me, I gotta fuck with people. So today I'm back at the same store. She's there, and I come walking in the door, and she goes, "Oh, you're here?" And that's how she greeted me. Oh, the one who expected this, and like just starts eating my lunch. And I'm like, oh, I don't think you realize that you're messing with a fucking professional, and you are not going to like me by the end of today. And I'm just like, oh, good morning. And she's like, what? I'm like, oh, good morning. And she's like, oh, you have nothing? No rebuttal? No, nothing? I'm looking at the store manager. I'm looking at her. I'm like, nope. I just can't. I can go home. But you'll have to go throw all that freight and clean up the back room. Well, that's not my job. I stay up here. I went, okay. So I guess I can go back to work now? Yeah, I'll allow that. That is, now it's on. Batter up. So I am going through the day just, oh, are you actually doing something? Oh, look at you. I had to go up front for something, and there's a customer, and hey, Mama Lee, you got a customer. And she goes, oh, thank you. I'm like, if you would have been up here in the first place, I wouldn't have to yell through the store looking for you. I'm just saying, I was stocking candy. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were actually, I didn't know your hands actually moved. Okay, that's fine. And like, I'm just now starting to get those digs, and I am just, those little, just choppy little digs. I go up front and I'm to do something, and there is a guy standing there. She's checking out a guy, and she goes, I think I'm just going to go home. I'm done with today. I win. It's not like production would stop if you left. The guy,
anything.
oh no, dude, I've never seen someone pop to attention so quickly. And I've never seen a man's head hit the register so fast, because that guy's head hit the register and was like, oh shit, Merry Christmas. Oh shit. And I go, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just doing what I'm doing. And that guy is, oh fuck. And I'm like, what? And she goes, I'm sorry, what did you say? And I went, and like, in like serious tone, I'm like, I'm sorry, did I stutter? I said, if you left, it would be like production in the store would come to a drastic halt. As in, I don't think we would miss you. Oh. And this guy is still dying laughing. This guy is just like, I went, but thank you for putting those 4 cases of candy away earlier. It helped. And I just, and I start walking away. She goes, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I went, next time, a simple good morning would suffice. And she was like, now it's dawning on her that I am just going, there's no way she's going to beat me through the rest of the day. I think right there, the defeat, when I said a simple, as I was backtracking, next time, a simple good morning would have sufficed. And she was like, and she goes, I'm going to call the manager and tell her you're my favorite. She goes, you need to be here all the time. Not, like, now I won. Like, she knew
Yeah.
I won. We're good. She goes, you've been, and she like, there was a couple of customers, and one lady was like, she goes, I've been messing with him all day, and I didn't realize that he was winning. Like, he was setting me up. I lost, and I just lost. And you can hear her admitting defeat, and I'm in the back, and you can still hear her. I lost, everyone. Just he set me up. Next time, I'll just say good morning.
Just the long game.
Just the hey. Oh, you're gonna do this. Oh, you're gonna do this. Oh, that's about time. Hey, next time, just say good morning, fucker. That's it. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, as I look at myself in the video again to make sure everything's going correctly, these last couple of podcasts have been brought to you by Dadwear. Like, I have worn gray sweatpants and a t-shirt and a ball cap the last couple of episodes. Yes, I do change.
Adam
I really
Sandler.
do. But my Adam Sandler look is just slightly just getting worse. Jesus. All right. Let's get into another clip real quick, shall we?
I mean, sure.
Sure. Now, I posted this on my Instagram story, but this is too good not to share again. And James, try not to laugh too hard.
I don't look at your Instagram story, so.
All right, well, that's good. You might have seen this.
Keeps up with new electric vehicles across the country. With over 100 EVs on the road today and hundreds more to come. It's delivery and better for the planet. Great.
Huh? Wait. That's worse.
Do you need to see it again?
That's so much worse.
All right, for everyone that's just listening, or if you're not watching on Spotify or YouTube or Rumble, subscribe, please, and thank you. A guy caught his wife, I just double-clicking the mouse on the couch with a glass of wine. And then she pulled out, smelled her fingers, and then took a little taste. And was happy with the results, by the way. Can we describe that? Hold on. Let's see if I...
She was like gleeful with herself. She was just like, yeah.
Let me see, like...
What the fuck? You dirty bitch.
Like, hold up. Like, obviously she's not dirty if she tastes good, I guess.
Why is it right there?
What?
Look, you just had it right there.
Yeah. Look the fingers and look at the. She was.
And then the snap, her head just snaps of just like,
Oh no, it was when she smelled their fingers. Look.
Yeah, she started smiling. And
dude,
from the smell, and then
smell.
she went into the lick because it smelled so good to her. I never do that. I can fucking promise the fuck out of that.
There's no man who scratched his nuts. We've all done it, guys. Let's just admit it. We've all scratched our nuts and smelled the fingers.
Yeah.
I've never licked my fingers afterwards.
Oh God.
This lady's happy. I mean, I guess Summer Breeze is working. Or is it Summer Eve?
Oh, that shit's horrible for you.
Oh no. God damn. Don't they make a natural douche now?
It's called just
soap and water.
You're not even supposed to put soap up there, really.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Listen, I don't.
You're supposed to rinse that bitch out, and that's about it, from what I understand.
I'm still sharing, but yeah, I mean,
oh,
I don't know. Listen, ladies, what are you gonna do to clean it? I mean, clearly she's cleaning hers very well. Very happy with the results. Very happy. By the way, that was almost the opening clip. I had to go with the bear attack because I knew we were being on here for a minute on this.
Just a little sniff and then like.
Like, do all ladies do that? Is that just her? I'm like, dude, I know we all scratch our nuts and smell our fingers like, oh God, I need a shower.
Yeah, to test the Fermunda cheese.
Oh, it's been 2 days. Gotta go. Definitely need soap. Definitely gonna need soap.
If you actually start collecting stuff under your nails when you scratch, yeah.
Gross. By the way, I just looked at everyone. I'm like, dude, I'm looking at my nails.
Everyone
Like,
just looked.
Look,
Yeah.
I just looked at my nails and went, oh God, I need to trim them.
I've only had that once.
It's been a week. I need to trim. Huh?
I've only had that once on a Boy Scout trip where I got back and there was like a film.
This is where they threw the dice at get the dice in your face again.
No. I never did any gay shit in Boy Scouts.
Bruh.
I was one of the few.
Gay.
A lot of
Got
them
it.
were.
All right. Jamie, how do we, you know what? Man. All right. After that, we're going to make a weird turn. All right, everyone, we're making a weird turn right now because this needs to be discussed about. And it's my fault. I played that in reverse. I wanted to play this first and then that clip. So my bad on that. So we're making a weird turn from the lady who just licked her fingers to, oh my God, we almost died.
Huh.
Like everyone needs to hear this. And I need to do more research because I want to find out how true this fucking shit is.
Is this the Japanese AI lab?
No, this is no, I knew that was real. No, this is about July 23rd, 2012. Everyone remembered that date.
Okay.
We should have bought it on July 23rd, 2012. Look that up, read up on it. On July 23rd, we had not one, not two, but three CMEs coming straight at Earth in a line, 3 of them in a row. The perfect storm. Now, what's the CME? It's a corona mass ejection. And it's a ball of plasma that's coming at Earth, and they generally travel just below light speed. They'll cover 93 million miles in 14 hours or less. Well, these 3 CMEs come hurling in at us, and they came 93 million miles away, and they were going to hit us dead center. Then we have a word we use in science when we can't explain something, phenomenon. Something bumped them, but they passed so close when they went by, they were between us and the moon. They were only 110,000 miles
extremely
away.
close when you're talking about these things.
When they come from 93 million miles away and they pass by only 110,000 miles, something bumped these things.
You were given an explanation though recently. Can you talk about that, of what possibly, how we avoided this catastrophe?
In a panel I was on recently for Antarctica, Linda Moulton Howe said she had some whistleblowers that said there was a big ship out there that deflected the things. I wasn't there, so I don't know, but sounds good to me. All I know is something caused these things to deflect right at the last minute. And how serious was this? This story wasn't released until 2 years after the event. It happened in 2012. It wasn't until 2014 that the press even talked about it. But if you do the math, this is really interesting. If those 3 CMEs hit on July 23rd, 6 months later, probably the last human being would have died on the planet, because everything would have been gone, the sun's blotted out, and that last person would have died probably on December 21st, 2012. The Mayans were right. We should have died.
That's a funny one.
How fucking wild that literally think about that. The Mayans were right. It sounds like, according to this guy. So let's break that down real quick. 3 solar flares, basically, or 3 solar plasma balls got shot out of the sun, because that's what the sun does. It was like the perfect storm, and they're headed directly at us, and they end up
Just
deflecting
bouncing. Yeah.
a little bit, but just enough to pass between us and the moon. Do you know how close that is?
Oh yeah. Like I've driven that far in terms of like since I've been driving in my life, I've driven that far. Like
110,000 miles.
just around there.
Yeah.
Like
I've probably done that much time at sea.
yeah, exactly.
Like, that's close, folks. Only for us to be like, ho hum, G. Jelly Whitakers, let's vote for Biden. Like, but that's true. And they're like, yeah, something bumped them. And someone's like, yeah, there's a big ship out there. That was just hanging out because they knew it was coming. And they're like, yeah, we got to protect the fucking criminals down here on this prison planet. Another clutch reference. Like, seriously. First of all, thank you, aliens or Atlanteans or Innu or whatever you are. Now.
Yeah.
Like,
Insane. Yeah. I just
Nothing-
hope the math was just slightly wrong and that it was just like it was supposed to hit like right in between.
because you don't want aliens.
Not that I don't, but it just makes me more comfortable and like against Christians and all that dumb shit.
Because you don't want aliens.
No, I prefer aliens, but I could see some other people using it for other like quote unquote evidence, and I'm just like,
Why you always got to take it that way? Just have fun with it. Don't think that way. From here on out, don't. Oh, God damn it. They're going to do that. No, they're not. No, don't give them the fucking opportunity. You just tell them to shut the fuck up. Cunts. Yeah. We almost died. Have some fucking fun. Literally, we almost fucking died. But we're here. Thank God. Thanks for listening, by the way. Everyone, appreciate y'all. Dude, but that's crazy.
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to start that off, and then we wanted to go back into the lady sniffing her fingers and licking them. Because that's more a style. Just saying. It's all fun and games until someone licks her fingers.
Can we take a pause real quick?
Sure. Pause.
Cunt.
I hope that comes through perfectly. I hope
I'm
that just
pretty
gets-
sure it did.
All right. You want to go with the cunt first? Got it. Listen, ladies, I will need you to listen to me. Listen to this story right now and don't be like this. Please listen to what we are saying first and then react. Just don't hear us and then react. We need you to listen and then you can react. All right? I need you to do me that favor. All right? Take this.
Freddie is going crazy in the background.
He's part cat. He's mad at me right now because I got up, I gave him a treat, I had a Rice Krispie treat, and I didn't give him scratches. So he's mad at me right now. So he's part cat. He's a good boy. All right. Ladies, listen.
Tried to warn a girl at my gym. I tried to warn a girl at my gym that had period stains on the back of her shorts, and she went on a rant, saying that she was working out at and trying to make fun of me in front of everyone for being weird. So I announced the entire gym that she was staining the equipment with her period blood and that she needed to wash and clean herself immediately. I have never seen her since. I know it was probably really petty, And I got a lot of shit from people for doing that, but honestly? Try being humble enough to listen before making a public scene. Fucking drama queens.
Yeah.
First of all, gross. Like, clean your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Be decent.
Yeah. No,
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be like the other lady licking her fingers afterwards. Just saying.
it just reminds me of times where it's like I've tried to help like my mom back up out of spots before when we were in the Rover and shit, and then people just started like recording me on their phones and just like a bunch of dumb shit because they thought I was gonna be aggressive. It's like, no, I'm just trying to make sure we're not gonna run into anyone. Like, what's up?
Yeah, like, listen, people, then hear, or don't then react. Listen to what's going on. As long as this guy wasn't a dick about it, I'm pretty sure. Hey, excuse me, I happen to notice you have some period blood coming through. This is gonna be awkward. This is gonna be awkward. Sorry, I hate to notice. I just happen to notice you happen to leave a stain. You might want to go and clean yourself up. And if she snapped off with some wild ass shit, being a bitch, I would have walked up like, how do you use the intercom? Ma'am. I would have got on the intercom of the gym. Attention. Blonde, black shorts, blue top.
You know, it wasn't black shorts.
Or white shorts, blue top. You have some period blood coming through your ass crack. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right, it wasn't black. Yeah, definitely not black. Green. We'll go green. Different color than black. I'm sorry if I fucked that up. Yeah, but you know what I mean. You're leaving fucking, you're leaving a vampire trail.
Yeah, you're leaving. I was gonna say snail trail. Yeah.
No, vampire trail.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just fucking be better, would you?
Go put in a drawer for your spells. Leave it out of the gym.
Oh, I guess you could be better than the fucking husband that's jerking on the jar and saving it and making pancakes with it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Just saying.
Fucking serial killer.
Definitely. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we know relationships end. Some have better reasons than others.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is a good reason or not, but clearly there was something else going on. But this is pretty good.
What was the dumbest thing that ended your relationship? Brad. I dated a girl for a year. We were talking about marriage at the time. We were both a little overweight and started a new diet together in order to look good for the eventual wedding. One day we go out to eat, and while we are waiting for the waitress to come take our orders, she leaves to use the restroom and asks me to order her a drink. The waitress comes while she's in the bathroom, and I order her drink. Also, the waitress brings a big bowl of bread, which was something we were supposed to avoid on our diet. So I asked her to simply take the bread away. My girlfriend gets back, and the waitress brings the drinks. My girlfriend looks around, notices we don't have a bread basket, and asks the waitress for it. The waitress explains that she brought it and I asked her to take it away. My girlfriend then explodes in a massive shit fit over the fact that I sent the bread away, screaming at the top of her lungs, throwing things. Causing a huge scene, and then grabbed the car keys and left without me. It was my car too. When I eventually got home, she was all packed up and left me. Over bread.
Huh?
Clearly, she was hangry.
And that's one of those, like, if she tries to come back, it's like,
You left your supposed love of your life
over bread. Like, no. What?
How?
What?
Like, first of all, I wish I was in the restaurant when that happened, because I would have been like, what? And he'd be like, it was just bread. Okay, my bad. We could hold up. Time out. Can you bring us a basket of bread? Maybe we're taking a time out from our diet.
Yeah.
Relax. It's Brett. I got a feeling that she was cheating on him.
Oh my god, what the
She was cheating on him, right?
That's the reason she's gonna use to leave.
Brett.
Wait for an argument or something, at least not fucking Brett.
You couldn't have said I didn't like your outfit or blah 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 and just pick like you picked Brett.
God. I don't think I got much. What the?
He's probably, let's be
bread.
honest, that guy's better off, right?
Bread.
He's better off, right?
Oh, for sure.
All right. I'm kind of glad it felt this way for the last story this week because this fucking makes me giggle.
All right.
Because we've all been awkward before in let's say in our adult time in our life. And sometimes things just go awry. And sometimes you just say the wrong things.
Uh-oh.
Right? Like we've all might have said, the wrong thing during, trying to be sexy and have some fun, right?
Maybe once or twice.
Maybe you fumble around your words because your brain works too quickly. Like, I don't know, me. Or sometimes
I haven't had that situation specifically.
yeah, like you go to say, oh, that's so fucking hot, or something like that, and you're like, and like, because I just nope. Yeah, I've done that. What? I don't. Let's move on. I just move on. And I pretend like it didn't happen. Sometimes I get stopped in my track. I'm like, listen, this is what I want to say. Obviously, can we just move on for the moment? My dick's still hard. It's in you. Let's go. But just saying.
No, I don't have sex Tourette's.
Okay. Maybe it's just because I don't have enough blood to run both. Okay. That both brains just don't work. But there's always this. I've never done this.
What is the worst thing someone has said to you during sex? Not me, but an old friend of mine. Really quiet, soft-spoken, polite guy. A total gentleman and a graduate student in the liberal arts. Also, pretty inexperienced, tentative, and vanilla sexually. He's dating this really cool girl for maybe 2 months. She is much kinkier in bed. She floats the idea of dirty talk, and apparently likes to be objectified, from time to time. He's hesitant, but wants to please her and doesn't dismiss the idea outright. Changes the subject and figures that they'll revisit the idea another time. Anyway, they have sex a few days later for the first time since the conversation. Really going at it dogja style, and she tells him to talk dirty to her. He says that he can't think of anything to say, so he says nothing, and she then repeats the request, but the second time she is not effing requesting, but demanding it. He comes up with, "Yeah, you like that, you effing retard." He's never struck me as one for embellishment, so I believe him. He said that was it for sex that night, although they are still together 2 years on now.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
That. Oh, you like that? You fucking R word.
Yeah.
Way to go, R-tard. Like,
I don't know that you can do that. What? I love that.
way to go, Stephen Hawking.
I love that the writer censored fucking, but not retarded.
I know. Best part.
Oh,
I mean,
God. I can't think of no. Talking. No, it's not all of us for that one. I can't think of any
yet. You haven't done it yet.
That's not all of us.
You're gonna say something during. You haven't done it yet. We've all done it. We've all fucked up and said something stupid during sex. At least I say something stupid all the time. Like,
I have not.
Just saying.
I ain't done that one.
All right, maybe it's. Listen, maybe I share too much here. Okay.
Like, no,
Like-
I like my first time it was us just laughing at each other pretty much the entire time and stuff like that. But it was never me saying like, "You fucking retard," you like that? Oh yeah, you downy. Like,
Downy with the brownie. What? Ooh. Ooh. Bad John. Bad joke, John. All right.
but then is there a disability that rhymes with cake?
No.
Don't think of that word. Just because of Kanye, don't think of that word.
I didn't think that word until you said it because I had to think. I'm like, what words he talk about? And you're like, Kanye. I'm like, oh, yeah. Can't hate on those people. You know,
I'm trying to think. Like, my guys,
you gotta. Can't hate on those people.
it's a dude that polio got the pole.
I don't know. I can't think of. All right. We need to move on from this. We need to wrap her up here before we start again. We tried very hard last week to get canceled. So we might not be able to upload this episode yet. We don't know yet. That episode's still up. So thank God. I mean, we tried
we're
hard.
all right.
So hopefully be all right. All right. Jamie, what you got? Anything?
Not much. Kankle_eater on Twitter. Naked robots. Not much.
You want to find us on Twitter at losers_lost. Find us on Instagram at lost_loser_podcast. You get to see a whole bunch of pictures
Please.
on Instagram. You get to see a whole bunch of pictures of Fred Dog hanging out. He's such a good boy. He is part cat. He goofball. Likes marshmallows. What dog likes marshmallows?
Anakin did.
Yeah, he's a goofy boy. He's a goofy boy.
Anakin likes sauerkraut and fucking everything, though.
By the way, hold on. As I'm wrapping up, did I tell you what his foster mom said to me directly to my face? And I'm like, oh, respect, lady.
What?
Like, she dropped Mike and left. And like, she goes, he's a weird dog. Like, she goes, you know, he's a weird dog, right? I'm like, he's not a weird dog. Like, we kind of had that conversation beforehand. She goes, well, I'm glad he found his weird owner. See you later. And got her off she went. I'm like, God damn.
She wanted a little like prissy fucking perfect dog or some shit.
No, she goes, he's a weird dog. Like, she goes, he's goofy, he's weird, he's fun, he's lovable, he really is. She goes, I'm glad he found his weird owner to go with him. I'm like, Jesus, drop Mike, exit stage left, see you later, have a good flight. God damn, like, fuck. Have you had a good, all right, Lost Losers. Last_loser_podcast at an Instagram under podcast or TikTok. Where else? That's all I got. LostLosersPodcast@gmail.com. You want to email some stories? I do have some news stories that's been piling up. Yep. And one of them, yes, is about a guy who tried to sell Hunter Biden cocaine. No, not sell Hunter Biden cocaine. He tried to sell as in the brand Hunter Biden cocaine. He tried to brand his cocaine as Hunter Biden.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say not Hunter Biden cocaine, as in like the company, but selling Hunter Biden cocaine.
Yeah, not selling the actual cocksucker.
I was getting it backwards because I was thinking that like Hunter Biden cocaine would just be a thing because that would be hilarious to me.
And that's what this guy was trying to do, and he got busted. So yes, that story. I'll have that sooner or later.
To me, that just makes sense.
All right. Yeah.
The drug, like weed, is all about marketing right now. Coke's getting into that. All right.
Brett Hall, hockey player, former hockey player, is now in the marijuana business.
Ric Flair is.
Joey Coco Diaz. Obviously Snoop Dogg. Like, there's a lot of them.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is selling edible bitten ears or Evander Holyfield THC ears.
Yep, the Mike Bites.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
And Holyfield has his own strain now.
Get the fuck out of here. Dude, I guess that's. I think Kevin Smith has his own strain. Like everybody, I guess that's like the new thing to do besides doing a podcast is get your own strain of marijuana.
Seth Rogen was pretty early in it, though. That's all I care
All right,
about.
we're done here,
Yo,
ladies and gentlemen. We've already said our piece. We said our goodbyes. Let's get some fucking pieces of advice from our buddy Jamie Moore, shall we? We love
what
his
up?
piece of advice.
This is for the men on TikTok. Don't let your girl watch wrestling. The only thing going in Raw on Monday night should be you. Stay up, Kings.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Love you. Appreciate you all. Go like and go share. God damn it. And go buy some t-shirts at lostlosers.com.
yeah.